Smokin' Tobacco's coverage of the 2023 PCA Trade Show and Convention is brought to you by Drew Estate, the rebirth of cigars.
Hello everybody, Kevin Acuff here with SmokingTobacco.com at the 2023 PCA Trade Show. Coverage brought to you by Drew Estate. I am here at Barba Cigars with Mr. Tony Bellato. Tony, how are you doing?
Good, my friend. How are you?
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've seen you.
I know. I've been working hard.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's spent a lot of time hanging out in your lounge in Youngstown, having some good times there. So what do you have to show us here at the show this year?
So not necessarily anything new. Last year at the show it was my dad's 50th year in the cigar business and my 20th. So we decided to start a little company called Bellato Premium Cigars. Everything's going to be very limited in production because the tobaccos are so old and rare. We released this last year at the trade show, but unfortunately we had a fire in our factory. These were set to ship. We lost about 4 pallets, but we've recovered. We're slowly getting back to where we need to get to. Our new factory is going to be up and running in about hopefully 8 to 12 months. Until then, we're running on all cylinders at the factory, the smaller factory that we have. These are a collaboration between me and my dad, and Henderson's father, William. There's Edition Connecticut. It's an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper with binder and filler from Dominican Republic. 21 years on the tobaccos. The other one is Arapiraca Maduro from Brazil. Same thing, 21 years on the binder fill of Dominican Republic. Everything is really old school. Like I said, my dad's been in the business for 50 years, so he knows Dominican tobacco. It's always been his favorite. So and same with William. So we had these cigars in the back of our mind to kind of kick it back to our roots. They're way different than all the powerhouses that have been put out there. They're very elegant. They're very graceful. The Connecticut is obviously medium minus, mild plus. And the Arapiraca is kind of a medium plus in body, but they're very smooth. You can taste the age in the tobacco, a little bit of that grass and hay and stuff like that. But they're very elegant, a lot of caramel, a lot of toast, a lot of graham cracker, that sort of thing going on. So it's kind of a mixture of generations, if you will. So we have these, they're back this year. So nothing new, but kind of something new.
That's great. It's going to be good to see you, making that comeback from the factory fire. I mean, I can't even imagine the drama and everything, not to mention the financial impacts that have got to go to come back from that. So, I definitely admire you for digging your heels in and sticking strong and sticking with it, man.
And actually, the fire so I got married this year, September. I was supposed to get married under a 300-year-old oak tree. Got struck by lightning the night before our wedding, right? So then we go on our honeymoon, and we were going to stay in Naples, Florida for a couple of days, then we were going to go to Miami, then Key West. At my dad's house in Naples, the worst hurricane in 500 years comes. I have to board up his house. We have to run away, right? So that's number 2. On the way there, 3 days after I'm married, Robert calls me with tears in his eyes about the factory burning down.
Wow, that had to be just terrible. You know what I mean? I guess 3rd time's the charm, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it definitely has to mean something too. Seeing your name on the box of cigars too. I mean, that is really cool. I remember when that came out.
It's kind of humbling, I'm a pretty humble guy, but like to see the labor of love in this. After my 10 years doing La Barba is kind of like, get you in the feels, if you will.
Oh, absolutely. And hey, I can't think of anybody more deserving to have their name on the box than you. So,
thank you,
sir. It's good to see you as always. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, my pleasure. Hit me up when you're in town, if you're in town again.
Will do, man. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.